Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fall 2024 shoe edit, so let's get right into it. First up are these beautiful true suede booties. I'm gonna get out of the way so you can actually see them. They are so pretty. They smell like suede and they are air soles. So they are going to be very comfortable. They have a cushioned footbed. They have a little bit of an arch in there for you for comfort. And they actually have rubber soles on the bottom with a little bit of gripping, which I love because in the wintertime, we all love a good pair of boots and booties, but so often they have very slick or leather bottoms, which we really need something more like this, especially if it's going to be rainy or there's even light snow where we're at, that type of thing. So I do appreciate this. I love air soles. I usually wear my true larger size in air soles, which would be a 10. Very rarely can I fit into a 9.5 inch shoes. So I usually get a 10, especially with winter shoes because I want to wear thicker boots. So that would be something that I would recommend. Full price on these are $175. I think that's a fair price, especially with them being a true suede. They have great details on the inside. You can see the zipper right here. They also have a really pretty little gold detail on the back, which I do like. I think it's very pretty. Otherwise, it's just very understated. And of course, you know, you're going to see this color all over the place this season, but I think that this is a perennial shade for fall and winter. It's something that they're saying is trending, but truthfully, this goes all over the place. You can wear it with this color, you can wear it with black. It really stands out well, even with navy, and oh, I love it with gray. It's so beautiful. So love these boots, really worth the price. And again, most of these I purchased at Nordstrom. Next up is a pair of calfskin loafers from Sam Edelman, but I left them in the box because I want you to see how well they package these things. First of all, the boxes are always very sturdy, so they're really great, and I like that they're lime green because you know what you're looking for if you keep them in the box in the closet. And then they just come beautifully wrapped. They have this little package in there with information. They triple wrap everything, and then they actually give you little like dust bags to keep each shoe in. So I think that is great, especially if you're one to buy a good pair of shoes and keep them season after season. This is the perfect way to store them. You just clean them up and then put them away for the season if you're not going to be wearing them, and it just keeps them a lot nicer. All right, now let's see what they actually look like. All right, here they are. I'm so excited about these. I know they kind of have a little bit of an extra situation going on here. And for some reason, when I look at these, it takes my mind to like Gucci, like men's shoes, and don't ask me why, but that's just kind of the vibe I get from these, and I love them. I think they're beautiful. I try to get an animal print pair of shoes every few years or so, and I literally wear them daily once I do find a good pair. So I know I'm going to get a ton of use out of these. I wear a lot of, you know, monochrome looks, a lot of very simple, single colored kind of vibe looks. So for example, I'm wearing this, and I'm currently wearing black jeans. Well, these kind of zhuzh up the look very easily. Not to mention they look amazing when you're wearing just like blue jeans and a white t-shirt. They just kind of make the outfit. So I absolutely love these. These are the Sam Edelman, they're calling these Grenada tan, but they're actually, I believe, calf hair. So, and then of course the animal print. And then it has this little horse bit, which I love. That's definitely like a Gucci kind of vibe as well. And these are, again, my true size 10. These are full price $170. Now, if you get like leather versions or other ones, because Sam Edelman always makes this line of shoe and they make them in like, I'm talking like 10 different colorways and different fabrics. So this is definitely on the higher end of that, but it is a true calf hair. It does have a leather lining. You can see this right here. The horse bits, to me, don't tarnish. I'll show you an older pair that I have that have just worn beautifully. They have a nice padded little lining in them and just a really lovely base underneath for the sole. I do enjoy these shoes, and I do feel like the price has crept up over time. I don't feel like I paid $150, $170 for my last pair a few years ago, but you know, such is life. That's how it works. But these do wear very well, and I feel like they kind of stand the test of time. I live in my other pair, and they've just been worth the money. So even at $150, $170, I would still recommend these highly. And I am so excited to wear these this season. The next pair, I actually have to take off my feet because they're that comfortable. They are yet another pair of Sam Edelman loafers, but these are different. These are the Kianas, and they are so pretty. I took a chance on these because, as you can see, they have a thicker, kind of like true rubber sole, and they are much more cushiony. The reason why I thought these would be so great is because these are going to be what I would say my I want to wear tennis shoes, but I'm not allowed to wear tennis shoes for this event type of shoes. So these are so pretty. I think these are going to be the ones that I can marathon shop in and I can walk for hours in right now with my current back situation. I think they're going to be so comfortable. I think they would be beautiful, not only for casual days, but also for work. These come in 4 different colorways, and let's look at the price. Oh, these are great. These are on sale right now for like $89. So much better price point than some of the other ones I've been showing. Full price, they are $130 though. And this is a true suede upper as well. So for $89, true suede, you cannot beat that. Has the true Sam Edelman inside, very cushiony. And again, the rubber sole, much, much better for slipping and sliding. And look at the little, I don't know if it's still called a horse bit or not, but look at that detail. That is so pretty. It has just a little bit more going on in it. It kind of has a little bit of a penny loafer vibe here. I'm really thinking these are absolutely beautiful. But as you know, per usual with anything true suede, you're going to want to put some sort of a sealant on these, especially if you live in like a rainy or wet climate. But I absolutely think these are amazing. And I've had them on my feet for quite a while now today, and they are really comfortable, really supportive. So definitely worth it on these. Last pair of brand new shoes, but stick with me because I'm going to give you an update on a couple of other pairs of shoes I bought earlier this year that definitely work for fall. And I wanted to give you an update on like how they wear and if they're comfortable, if I'd repurchase those. All right. So if you've been with me for a while, I used to always wear Nike Air Force Ones. I've been wearing them for several years now. They just work for my feet, and whether they're trendy or not is not really my concern at this point. These just wear well for me. They are extremely comfortable. I like to tell the story that I wore a pair of these to Disneyland, and I literally walked a half marathon one day. It was like well over 13 miles. It was tracked on my watch. I wore these the entire time. I had 0 issues in Disneyland. And then the next day came back and walked several miles in the same shoes. So if you know Disneyland, you know, like you want to throw your shoes away usually after a full marathon day there. And after that, I was sold. I'm like, I will always have a pair of Air Force Ones. So my pair had actually finally broken down enough to where I thought I needed a new pair. So I grabbed these. These are not from Nordstrom. I actually found mine at Dick's Sporting Goods, but these are basically sold anywhere you can buy Nike. So I would just say shop the colorway that you want and look for the best deal. But I will leave a couple of links below as to where I like to purchase them from. So I don't want to get super close up because even though I've only worn these once, they were to like an outdoor festival and they got kind of dusty. But that's why I bought them. I was going to an outdoor music festival and I needed something that I could stand and move around a lot and walk up and down hills for probably about 5 hours. And I just looked in my closet and was like, none of these are gonna work. I want these. And so I literally went to like my local store and bought these that day, was able to wear them that night with 0 issues, no problem at all. That's how good these are. So again, leather upper, they have a thicker rubber sole. What I will say for these is that I actually purchased the men's pair. And yes, they do run different. I have tried on many a pair of the women's line and they just don't fit the same for my feet. So if you're having trouble with the comfort of tennis shoes, you may consider trying men's versus women's and just seeing the difference. Not to mention, sometimes the men's are a little cheaper. It's kind of crazy. So I buy the men's Air Force Ones. I think they're the 07s. They're OG. They're incredible. Love them. And I like that if you are having fun with your tennis shoes, these come in so many colorways. You can get different Nike logo colors. This comes in different shades, so you can find them to match outfits. I just like white because I can wear them with anything, but so worth the money. And yes, they are on average about $140, $150, but you can find them on sale quite a bit. Last two pairs of shoes for this fall edit are actually ones that I have pre-purchased and I have talked about in the past a little bit, but I wanted to give you an update. These are the Frye tennis shoes and they are the low tops. I got these in what they're calling ivory. Full price, they're $178. Now they do run sales on them periodically and I got these at Nordstrom, so they had different colorways at Nordstrom and they also have different fabrics. So if you want like a true leather that's kind of wipeable, they have those. These are a women's shoe, but I was, if you remember, pleasantly surprised when I got these in. Let me see if I can get close enough to show you. These are suede, but they're a softer, kind of more muted suede, and they actually have texture on them, which I did not know when I purchased these. I couldn't tell in the picture, but when I got them, I thought, what in the world? These are amazing. And what I love about these is that they're not white. So let's find my white pair and show you. So just for comparison, these are white tennis shoes. These are not. So you can really see they're a much more muted shade that I grabbed. I love these shoes. They are definitely more of a low profile shoe. And so, you know, that has been trending lately. So these work well for that look. They are very comfortable. I believe they have kind of like a leather style lining as well. These are true suede. And let me tell you, when you first get these out of the box, you just want to smell your shoes the whole time. They're that good of a suede material. They have a really good rubber bottom. They're really kind of dirty on the bottom. It's not super, you know, textured, but it has enough grip to it that you can wear them well. For me personally, again, because I have like a weird shaped foot, I have to loosen these a bit. And if I wear them for like an extreme amount of time, do you see how it's a little bit, just a tiny bit narrow right here? I do notice for my feet that it starts to get a little bit sore just right here if I wear them for a long time. But I have not worn these enough to really break them in through the summer. It's just been too hot. So I do know that once I loosen these up and I wear them a lot more throughout the fall and kind of really get them broken in, they're gonna be super, super comfortable because they are already, they just need a little work right here. But I love these. I would recommend these shoes. Frye does make a great pair of shoes. Last pair or update on a pair are these 27 Edit from Naturalizer. Now 27 Edit is a fairly new line that came out from Naturalizer. They actually have a pair of just amazing white tennis shoes as well that feel like marshmallows on your feet that I have owned, but I mean, I literally wore them to death and had to get rid of them. But these are really good. They are a leather upper as well. And you know, I am not very into super trendy shoes, and I don't really prefer Mary Jane's most of the time, and I'm surely not gonna buy those ones that are kind of mesh. But I do like a really simple flat that kind of disappears when you're wearing an outfit, when you want the outfit to just sort of shine and you don't want your feet to kind of be the main focus. I love that. And these are true size 10. I believe they are $110 full price. I got them at Nordstrom as well. But this particular shade is running a little low in stock. However, I still wanted to mention that because they do still have them in stock, but they have a few other beautiful skin tone shades. So I love that because I felt like that was a lot more inclusive for a quote unquote nude shoe. They actually had more nude skin tones that you could choose from. So if you want a pair of shoes that are just really simple, really streamlined, and kind of like make your leg look really long, even though they're flats, these are definitely something to look at. I do like them. The only caveat to them is this is right here. It's soft inside. It feels like mole hair, so that's good. However, this piece right here is on the stiff side, and I have kind of had a little bit of issue with my heel on them. So I don't know if I just need to like step on it more and kind of break it in, because this definitely does have like a stiffness to it. It's not going to crush down easily. So you want to be aware of that. But otherwise, I really enjoy these. That does it for my personal 2024 shoe edit. I hope you found some value in this and maybe some shoes that you really enjoy. I am going to put all of the links to these shoes in the description box below. And then of course, over on my LTK app as well, I will have some pictures there so that you can see those shoes and have just really easy shoppable links. That always is helpful. All right, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you soon.